The old Minnehaha Courthouse is now a museum which is said to be haunted by various different spirits. Staff and visitors alike have reported hearing someone fall down the stairs, but when they go to look, there's no one there. There are also disembodied voices and phantom footsteps moving from room to room. Some visitors have also claimed to have seen a man sweeping the floor in one of the courtrooms, who will then vanish if they approach him. The Seuss and Hospital opened in 1898 as a school for Native Americans, but in 1933 it became a sanitarium. In 1939, it was turned into a hospital for Native Americans suffering from TB. It closed down in the 60s, but later reopened as a hospital, which is said to be haunted by the ghosts of the children buried on the property. There are hundreds of graves, many unmarked, and they are believed to be the cause of children crying and apparitions on the third floor. This historic theater opened in 1902. It has changed owners and names on several occasions since then. Both theater patrons and cast have reported sighting a spectral face floating through the seating area after closing hours, as well as feeling cold spots and hearing screams. Many say it is haunted for many reasons. For example, while performing, there have been missing props and people being physically pushed. One person had seen a bright ball of light under the stage. 2 people went to the theater alone to work on the lighting and props. After a while, the person right under the balcony seating at the back of the theater saw a shadow of a person run by on the stage. At the same time, the person who had been working on the props on the stage saw a silhouette of a person running behind the balcony, sitting above the other person. The Alonso Ward Hotel. Occasionally, employees of the Ward Hotel are serenaded by the sounds of piano music in the ballroom, despite the fact that the piano is tucked into the corner and completely covered up. In the past, a maid could be spotted going in and out of the hotel rooms that are now apartments, even though there are no maids currently employed. Various ghosts are rumored to haunt the building. The story goes that a young girl jumped to her death from the 5th floor of the building, but her spirit lives on, creating mischief and wreaking havoc. To this day, employees have experienced drawers opening on their desks and cabinets opening and closing on their own. Blankets have been ripped off the beds in what used to be room 230, and high heels have been heard walking on the wooden floor, despite the fact that the floors are now carpeted. For more information on the Alonso Ward Hotel, please check the links in the description. The Bullock Hotel. The whole town of Deadwood is pretty haunted, so there are a few buildings from the town that belong among the most haunted places in South Dakota. One of those buildings is the Bullock Hotel, which is said to be haunted by its namesake, Seth Bullock, who was the first sheriff of Deadwood and is said to have stuck around after his death in 1919 and haunts the hotel to this day. He is joined there by several other spirits as well. The basement is the most active area, where staff reports hearing the piano play on its own, and where the glasses and dishes frequently get thrown around. Apparitions have been seen around the hotel sometimes. A really eerie feeling has been reported by guests and staff alike. Although the presence is said to be eerie, those who have encountered the ghosts here say that they are not malevolent and mean the living no harm. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. I hope you enjoy these haunted places in South Dakota. Don't forget to like and subscribe.